Okay, hopefully this runs better. Organizing my thoughts for the WANS 101 class. Associations. General introduction. Okay, have about 5 to 8 different cheap notebooks that you would normally get for elementary students for journaling, as well as the preschool pencils. Then take them up there. What we can do is, those are going to be handed out first. I'm going to introduce myself. I'm going to explain my experience a little bit, how I am outside. My nose is itching. There, maybe it'll stop. How I have got 36, 40 years of experience regarding understanding the association of woods as well as woods and how to basically create your own wand or craft design, customize it, find the appropriate association, etc., etc. Then we'll lay down the rules. Respect. Manners matter. I don't know you, you don't know me. I don't care what experience you think you know, not about this. Or I would not have been asked to teach this class. So I'm not going to say things twice. You'll get one time. That's why you have these here. You're going to make notes. If you have questions, write them down. Don't raise your hand. Don't ask. Write them down. If you need me to slow down, not a problem. I'm going to try to stay kind of slow. If you are above a 101 designation and you're taking this class for either a refresher or you feel like this is beneath you, don't talk. There's other students here that are taking this class so they can learn something. It's not your turn. You're not being asked to teach. I am. So I'm in charge, as in this is where I am the ruler. I'm queen here. So if someone thought that you knew more than I did, they would have asked you. So you're going to keep your mouth closed. And there's got to be a nicer way of saying that. If you have any questions, you're going to write them down. If you have any comments, you're going to write them down. Because at this time, I am in charge. You are listening. If you feel this class is something that you are beyond, then please write down anything you think about, anything you comment about, so the people that this class is not too little for, or this class is geared for, have the consideration to let them learn. Better way of saying it. For those students who the class is meant for, geared for, set up for, have the consideration to not interfere with their learning. That means that anytime you want to say something, anytime you want to make a comment, pick up the pencil, put it on the paper, and let them learn. And that is for those who this class is not geared for. This is a 101, not a 201, not a 301, not a 401, not a 402, or a 502. This is a basic introductory. So there are these students here that are meant to, hey, this is a first chance learning. You will have the consideration and the common decency and courtesy, respect for a new person learning to keep your comments either to yourself quietly or to place them on paper in the notebook in front of you. That is a rule. There will be no constructive criticism. There will be no contradictory information. You are not the one who has been asked to teach, so you will keep your information to yourself. I'm not part of this group, but I was asked to teach. I have 46 years of experience. I don't care how old you are. I've been asked to teach, so I'm going to. Manners matter. Respect matters. If you can't do that, and you feel this class is beneath you, there's the kitchen. You can go sit down there so you don't interfere with people learning what this class was meant for. Again, it's an introductory. Now, let us begin. I'm going to touch base on not just what is considered normal in this area, general paganism, general which Wicca, and the associations that can be applied towards specific woods. We're going to go over 8. Now, among the Celtic, and everybody can get a poster. In fact, I'm sure Melissa has several. These are the associations. Norse, here are the associations. Now, we're going to go beyond that. Every continent on this world has different cultures. Every continent on this world has trees that are original to that area. Different cultures apply different associations to those trees. Those are important. Here's why. As you go through the process and the path, you will feel like you are more called to a different area. Those who have an Italian background may be called towards Stega or any of the god and goddesses from that area. Now, that area also has specific original gems and trees, which means that they have associations that are more geared towards that area. Those who may be Black or have Black lineage, that's going to be more towards African. If you have Hawaiian or Thailand or Filipinian or Asian bloodline, and you feel called towards them, those areas have their own woods. Those areas have their own ecological, their own stones, their own herbs, their own trees. There's going to be associations for that. Then, of course, you are going to go ahead and think about not just Hawaii, not just Africa, not just Asia. There's the Roman and Greek Pantheon. That's how you pronounce it. Ow. Sorry, I'm in a little pain. So we're going to think about that as well. Each culture not only has their own associations that they apply towards the woods, they also have the deities that you may be called towards. Now, for those of us who have Irish, Scottish, Celtic, Norse, any of that British area, Sweden area, Denmark area, because that's kind of what it's turned into from the North, Old Northland, that's the general result in that area. It's connected to Europe and Ireland, Scotland, those kinds of things. Some of them have different associations as well. Some of them do not. You also are going to think about not just the associations of these specific woods due to the cultures in the areas and the woods that are generally in that area. We're also going to talk about, and I lost my train of thought, crap. Deities associated with the woods. And snap. What did I do? Snap.